Namaste, and today's lesson is Nadi Shoddhana, perhaps the most important, the most beneficial, the most versatile pranayama you can do. And you could do it in the morning, you could do it in the evening, you could do it midday. Midday actually is a wonderful time for human volcanoes to do this pranayama. This pranayama is known to drop the excessive internal heat of a human volcano that makes us so, inflammatory. This pranayama also is very balancing. It balances inhalation and exhalation, and respectively sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. It balances our left side, Ida, which is our lunar, contemplative, creative side, with our right side, which is Pingala, solar energy, which is the energy of activation, getting things done, assertiveness, which is the energy of digestion as well. Lunar energy being the energy of letting go. So there's so much balancing that goes on here, but not the least of which it's balancing our energy flow. Energy in the body, prana in the body, flows along energy pathways, and yogis have calculated 72,000 of them. In some traditions, even more, up to, I have seen 108,000 nadis, energy pathways in the body. They flow everywhere, but all of them converge at 9 major junctions, 7 that are most practiced in most yoga traditions, along the central channel called Sushumna, the sacred stream, which is like our energy pathway, which is physiologically lined up with our spinal column. So Nadi Shoddhana, Nadi's channel, Shoddhana is purification, purifies all of those energy pathways by just converging our focus, converging our awareness, converging our pranic flow to the central pathway, Sushumna Nadi, via alternation of breathing from one nostril to another. So again, it is very balancing physiologically, okay, emotionally, psychologically, and pranically, energetically. And balance, of course, is a very good thing for someone like us with a propensity towards elevated inflammatory response, because elevated means it's already out of balance. So it's said to be one of the most beneficial pranayamas for out of balance pitta dosha, and we will learn it now. For this pranayama, we use a very special mudra, and the mudra is a gesture we make with our hand. So your right hand or your left hand, doesn't matter which hand you use, but just stick to one, okay? You're gonna bring your peace fingers in, your index and your third middle finger, bring them in, okay? And with your ring finger and your thumb tip turn towards your face, you will gently depress left nostril and then right nostril, but not at the bottom, not right at the opening, but rather higher up. And this does matter why there, right where the cartilage ends, okay, of the nostril and becomes bone. And we're not gonna shut the nostril all the way, but just depress it enough that by the time we inhale or exhale, whatever we do through the open nostril, we clearly feel the breath shift to one side only, but not be in the other side. But the main thing is not to depress or shut anything down, but just to gently switch the flow from side to side, okay, without suppressing anything. And the reason why is because when we are pressing up high, Okay, we are the mind, the focus of the mind, the attention also lifts up high, which is closer to the optic nerve. Okay, and this is one of the junctures at which those two main channels, Ida and Pingala, that carry all other channels within them, at which they cross. And it's lined up, aligned with our brain center, with our pineal and pituitary glands, which most of the times their function is suppressed, okay, because we are too much in our fight or flight response, and we lose our innate intuitive connection to our own health. We lose our own capacity to secrete correct hormones necessary to balance out our involuntary, chronic or acute fight or flight response. So in this way, breathing closer to the optic nerve and closer to that junction of very important energy pathways aligned with the breath center, we're gently stimulating that brain center and awakening it, purifying it, relaxing it, because now there's a pranic flow going there. We're breathing very close to the brain center, and in that way our intelligence awakens, so this promotes balanced hormonal function, as well as balanced digestion, balanced elimination, balanced rest and activity, balanced nervous system, and balance of energy flow throughout entire body. Okay, so let's do a few rounds of this, and we will be using this mudra. This is called Vishnu mudra. Vishnu is a name for the deity that represents the energy of sustenance. Okay, Vishnu is the sustainer, the one who keeps things going, keeps life flowing, and keeps the breath flowing. So we will turn the hand towards your face. And we will begin with the exhalation. So to start the practice, we will inhale into both nostrils, then we'll gently depress right nostril with your thumb close to the cartilage here where it ends, and gently exhale through the left side. Then we will right away inhale into the left side, inhaling, and we draw the breath up to the eyebrow center, and then we will switch. We'll depress gently the left nostril close to the ceiling and gently exhale through the right side. Then smoothly and immediately inhale into the right side, switch, exhale out the left. So we will be switching nostrils on the exhalation. And last most important thing is to keep your breath pure. So let there be no involuntary pauses between breaths. So each exhalation is immediately followed by inhalation, then smooth switching and immediately transitioning into exhalation out the opposite side, and so forth. And also make sure you're in a comfortable seat. So if you're not sitting on the floor or on your meditation cushion, then sit in a chair like I am here with your knees just slightly below your hips. And don't move your head. It's very important to keep your spine erect and still, okay? Because if we're trying to get balance and trying to get center and we start moving our center, well, then our center is a moving target. How are we going to get centered? Okay, so keep your head, neck, and trunk absolutely still, aligned and in a straight line, and it's only your hand that is just toggling, switching your breath from nostril to nostril. So exhale, inhale left side, exhale, inhale right side. Makes round 1. And let's do 11 rounds total. So that'll be 22 breaths total. 11 through the left nostril and 11 through the right nostril. Okay? So please sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and just scan your body for any signs of tension or contraction, and make whatever adjustments necessary to get comfortable so that during the practice you're not distracted by discomfort in your back or in your neck or in your shoulders. That's why it's helpful to do a little asana, a little stretching before pranayama, even if it's just a pose or two. And close your eyes. Become aware of the flow of your breath in and out through the nose. Noticing the refreshing quality of each inhalation and relaxing, cleansing quality of each exhalation. And then gently bring your right hand up, curl your first two fingers in and turn the hand towards your face. And just with your hand already turned towards your face, Vishnu Mudra already set, take a couple breaths just to make sure your inhalation and exhalation are equal in value, equal in quality, equal in duration. And when you're ready, please inhale through both nostrils. When the inhalation is complete, gently depress your right nostril with your thumb and exhale through the left side. And right away, inhale into the left side. Depress it gently with your ring finger and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale into the right nostril. Close it off. Exhale out the left side. Inhale into the left. Switch. Exhale out the right. Into the right. Switch. Out the left. Into the left. Switch. Out the right. This completes 3 rounds and we have 8 more. Into the right. Out the left. This begins round 4. Into the left. Out the right. Into the right. Out the left, round 5. Inhale. Switch and exhale. Inhale, right nostril. Switch, exhale through the left. Round 6. Keep going. round 7. Switching sides on the exhalation. And immediately inhaling into the open side. The less is the pressure on the nostrils, the more we can actually feel the flow of not just the breath, but energy itself switch from side to side. Until eventually it becomes even. Last round. And when you have exhaled and inhale into your right nostril only, lower your hand and adjust. Taking a few moments to notice how you feel. And if the flow of breath and energy still feels a little uneven from side to side, then just do a few more rounds until it does even out eventually. But if the flow is even, notice how focused you are at the end of this pranayama. So it's very beneficial. It's very benefit of this pranayama is that it is centering, balancing, focusing, and in this way it counters that aggressive spreading quality of inflammation when our pain, the fire of pain just engulfs us and spreads to our tissues, sometimes to innocent bystanders. So this is a pranayama to immediately go to when you feel like you're about to boil over, like your patience is about to end, you're about to erupt. Whatever it is that is boiling over, whether it's a wave of anger or a wave of anxiety or a wave of just internal heat, or for some eczema sufferers, such as I was, it'd be a wave of this itching burn that just I felt like I couldn't control. So this pranayama is a quick way to temper that aggressive spreading quality of sharp and burning pain. So please enjoy. I recommend it highly. Do it once a day, midday, or do it in the morning, midday, and in the evening. Do it as much as you like, every couple of hours. But it's a wonderful, wonderful tonic for destabilized nervous system and dysregulated emotions.